Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Fluffles, and we're back at it again with Tryhard Car Designs Volume 2. Let's go. So the last video did really well. That was like half a year ago, so that was a fun time. And it's gotten like 30k views. It's like I think my most viewed video up until now. So I decided to do what every single YouTuber should do with the most viewed video. I'll just make another one that's the same, but not so much, so that you have to watch it. Yeah, in this video, I'll be going over small car designs, try-hard car designs that you can use, that pros have used, that people have used in the community. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it just as much as the last one, and I'll see you all later. On to the designs! Guys, so this is the first car I'll be showing you. It is a painted octane, kind of matching the heat wave with one of the colors. This is a very 2016 kind of design, but it's still super stylish. It's still try-hardy because it's not got too much going on. So it's super sleek, super cool. If you want to glide across the field in style, you definitely want to make this car. So with this variation, this is the one I used for a long time actually, until I sold most of my stuff just to get a few credits and just to get some other stuff, just because I like changing up my inventory a lot. So most of these cars I'll be going through, I've done with Alpha Console most of the items, so I won't be showing you the items, but I'll have the text on screen, so don't worry, you can follow along if you want to. So with this car in particular, we're going to be starting out with Sky Blue Octane. This does work for orange, pink, and a lot of other colors, and I will show you those afterwards, some examples, also on the red side. So we're starting off with the Sky Blue Octane on this car, and we've got the Sky Blue Sunburst to match. Now, I usually pick black wheels, like Black Veloce or Cristianos. If you want to, you can. I just picked these because I wanted to maybe flash it up a bit. So yeah. So now onto the colors. So the colors we will be using are... So the first color is like a semi sky blue, right? So it's like the normal sky blue color. It's not too light because otherwise the colors go kind of lost. And it's not too dark because otherwise you can distinguish the mint green from the sky blue a lot. Like it's more obvious that it's two different colors. So that's why I went for a nice light one, because on the fade at the back it gets very, very light. So the colors fade into each other, and at the front it's kind of obvious to distinguish, but trust me, in game they meld really well together. For the boost, I picked out a sky blue standard, just to match the sky blue tone of the whole car. And as a trail, I have a forest green laser wave. Now people would probably look at this and think, why the fuck did you pick forest green? Are you dumb or something? I swear to God, I'm probably not dumb. But the thing is that in game, this trail looks very bright. I feel like it looks a lot lighter than it is in the menu. And it also has sky blue streaks going down it. I just always think when I use this boost, it looks very nice and matching. You can also use the light speed if you want to. You can use anything you want. This is just to kind of get your ideas flowing, you know what I mean? Cool. So now I'll show you a few other color variations. This is a orange variation of the car. Orange is a very nice color if you match it well. What you can also do with orange to distinguish the orange a bit more, you can make it darker like this, which gives that kind of Jazer look, like old school Jazer, so that's pretty cool. And you can also do this really well for the orange side, so you can do both colors as well. A few friends of mine use this car a lot, so it must be popular. I'll also show you how to do an orange primary as well, how you can do maybe different colors with orange. Now, for those of you who maybe have been watching my channel for a couple of months now, you probably recognize this car. This is my orange half that I used to the other mint and blue one that I showed you earlier. It's super nice. I love the fade on the orange because it's like really dark orange at the front, almost reddish, and then at the back it gets to almost yellow, so it's like a really smooth fade across the whole car, with the pink distinguishing itself amongst the orange, so you can pick out all the parts of the car and it looks super nice and clean. The wheels, as I said, is an optional. You can also just pick black. That's fine. So let's move on to our next design. So here we are with our next design. Now, this isn't a design, it's more of a design concept, but it can look super stylish and it's also very sleek and try-hardy. So don't worry about it. This isn't going to get too crazy and too flashy. This is a very sleek and nice design that you can do with a lot of decals. Now, speaking of decals, I think maybe a few of you could tell which decal this is. And if you can tell what decal this is, you probably have never seen it like this before. Now, this is what I use in Alpha Console. I love using the titanium white sticker bomb, which is this decal. And I love matching the colors. Now, if you match the colors, only the painted parts of the decal appear. And if you use this decal in black, it just looks like someone's put like a few stickers on your car instead of having the whole scrape marks and the whole other stuff that you have when you use a different color. There you go, there's like 99% of the decal that I just hid. You can do this with a lot of decals if you have them painted. For example, if you have an MG88, you just have lines. If you have a Luster Edge, you just get the stripes in the middle. If you have a Lone Wolf, it looks kind of stupid because you just get the inside of the claw marks but not the outside, but hey, whatever floats your boat. You can even do this with mystery decals. If I was, for example, using a heat wave, and I would maybe differentiate the colors just a bit. Like, I think I need to make this a bit lighter and something like this maybe. Then it's not quite matching, but it still looks kind of nice because you can still recognize that it's a heat wave. Now, colors for matching are kind of difficult to get correct. Also, this is a Dragon Lord, by the way, which looks super clean, if you ask me, because it's just got little dots going up it. Now, if you want to match colors perfectly, also, I just realized, I'm sorry for just keep topic jumping, but I don't care. This is the Rizzo car, Tryhard. See, it's perfect. Now, a lot of people know this already, but not a lot of people know that you can do it with a lot of different decals. So try to do it with a lot of different decals that you own. Basically, just color match your preset and then just like flicker through all the decals you have and have a look what they all look like. Of course, esports one's going to be a bit hard. So, perfect colors for color matching is dark blue and dark blue, or cobalt, I'm guessing. The two orange tones, which is, I think, is that 4-4? No, it's 4-3, or 3-4 and 4-4, which is super duper. You can also just do the brightest red. That also color matches very well. Colors not to color match with is pink, because you can't. It's so hard to get the pink correctly. Like, this is okay, but you can still see kind of a bit of the decal, and it's not perfect. Like, Also, sky blue's a bit iffy, especially with the mystery decals. And I think even on the normal decals, it's also a bit weird because you can't get them perfectly matching. You know, you always see something, so that's kind of weird. So try to color match a bit. Maybe you'll find your new favorite car. Who knows? Right, and we're on to the next design. Now, I think everybody was expecting this kind of design when they clicked on this video. It's titanium white everything with a bright primary or a dark primary or whatever the fuck you want primary. Then it's got a black secondary. You probably got Alpha Rush or some shit as your boost. You probably got, I don't know, titanium white standard with a white laser wave and white gold explosion, and you think you're awesome, right? Now I'm here to tell you that, yeah, it doesn't look bad, but you're basically cloning yourself to like 90% of Champ 1s. That's the kind of people that I think use this design. Now, if you want to get a bit more creative, just by changing up a few colors, you can really make your car stand out from all the rest of the Champ 1s. And maybe it will help you improve at the game. Wow! Wow, look at me, I'm so unique. That looks so cool now. Now, on a real, I used to use this car as well. It was one of my favorite cars. I used it like this. And then, of course, I just used Cristiano's, not the sky blue ones. But hey, that's the thing now, I guess. So you can use those. Just try to be a bit more funky with your colors. Use like weird colors like the peach or whatever that I used. This is like a different kind of Tryhard. It's very flashy. It's very like individual. So if you have a color combination that you just like, just try it and have a go at it. Like, I'm trying to preach that you shouldn't just do everything titanium white. Yes, it looks cool, but it's not always the answer. I admit, I used to have a titanium, well, I still have the titanium white octane and white zombies and all those kind of like typical items, like the items I just showed you. But I didn't even use them. I had 3 car designs where no white items were present. Like, for example, in this one. And I just used it. I had all the white items, but I just never used them. So, also, this is a very budget-friendly design. I think Sky Blue Octane or different colored Octanes, like the pink one, are like 700 credits, which you can pretty easily get. And a Lone Wolf nowadays painted and not white, you can probably pick up very easily. So that's an easy car right there. Budget, and it looks individual as fuck. So when you're freestyling in your clips, you'll be looking really smooth. Now, in my last video, I showed you guys how even if there are the esports decals in the shop, and yes, you can just use them on a basic car and with black wheels, that looks really cool. You can also kind of pimp it up a bit, right? So you could use like the sky blue with the Cloud9 decal, or white and crimson with the NRG. So this is what I'm trying to show you this episode, seeing this is a follow-up, that you can just go all out on the rewards as well. The reward decals and any, I'll call it like animated decals that have a very fixed pattern to them, you can make them really nice. So say for example, like maybe not the Hawaii hopper, for example, but different decals that are like this. So for example, here I have the diamond season reward from last season. I paired it with a Kalos because they have a similar kind of pattern going on with the diamonds and like different streaks coming off of them. The Sky Blue Octane matches really nicely to the highlight, and Sky Blue Boost, Sky Blue Trail, just go all out on one color and make that color yours. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Pick a color. Go with it. Cool. Next design. And now welcome to our final design of the episode. Yay, we made it. We made it. Yeah. I know what you're thinking. This design in front of me, I like to call it the fuck you all, I'm so good, I don't need to look good, because if I look good, I'd be better than you in every way possible, and that's not really what I'm going for, so I'm gonna just outplay you all and just be the best in the world, even though my car looks like this. I don't know, it's like the Gucci, or probably not Gucci, but like the Yeezys and Gucci of Rocket League. Yes, if anyone did guess this correctly, this is Justin's car that he used in the last season of RLCS. I don't think he's in the LANs, but he did use it in the online tournaments. And it's like a name thing. It's like, you know, Yeezys, in my opinion, don't look that good. They look like a pair of old shoes, you know? Maybe that's what they're going for, I don't know. It's the kind of like, hey, you know, black heatwave, blue octane, pink wheels, whatever, nothing matches, but it doesn't matter, because I'll beat you anyway. To be honest, this design, as I saw it, it kind of sat with me, you know? I was like, what the fuck is this? But it was such a shock factor that I ended up just using it, and I've grown kind of accustomed to it now. I like using these kind of weird designs that are very standoutish from time to time. Now, there is a difference between having a car like this and having a car where, say, for example, like if I just change the secondary to green, and then I have a white octane, and then I put a hat on it, you know, that's different. That's just ugly as well. This is a Tryhard episode, and what Justin did with this car I find actually really interesting, because it's like flaunting shoes, to be honest. It's like dressing in all black and then just having like the most bright shoes on that you could, like neon green shoes, cough cough, like someone I know, cough cough, Justin, cough cough. That's kind of his style, you know, and if that's the style, and if he makes his car like that, then why not? Now, I would recommend him to use Alpha Console to make his car white and then have lime tunicas, because that would match his look perfectly. But hey, you can't win them all, so... Yes, so this has been the episode. I hope you all enjoyed. The last video got to like 30k views right now, so I'm pretty fucking astounded that people even click on these videos. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. I probably won't be doing many car design vids because I'm kind of focusing on just getting better at the game, and I'm really enjoying making normal content that's not too car design focused. So yeah, and I'll see you all later, guys. Peace.